like there's two types of jobs around the house. The ones everyone kind of notices, and then the ones that just quietly get forgotten about. And today it's all about those forgotten jobs. It's the ones I've been meaning to do for ages, but somehow just never make the top of the to-do list, if you know what I mean. With summer getting closer and we've got the summer holidays, I really want to get on top of some of the little things that help our house run a little bit smoother. It's funny because we rely on these appliances every single day, but I honestly rarely stop to think that they need looking after too. It's just, it's so obvious, but for some reason, it's just never priority. And I think I've realized lately that keeping on top of the home isn't about the obvious jobs. Sometimes it's the little bit of maintenance that just makes the biggest difference. It means these machines are going to last a lot longer, it means they clean better. And I really would love to have some sort of schedule because I always end up leaving them a little bit too long before they need doing. So I really would love to get into some sort of routine like every 3 months or something to just give these machines a good clean, because they really do get used every single day and we rely on them so much that I really do need to start taking better care of them. definitely the heart of our home. There's always someone needing a snack, a drink, helping themselves to something. And I used to think that everything had to kind of be done in one big, huge reset for some reason. But lately, I'm definitely learning to do it differently. I'm learning that keeping a little jobs ticking over just feels so much more manageable. The simple 10-minute routine before the kids go to bed, clearing this kitchen just makes such a huge difference. It's actually mind blowing. So I really am learning that doing the little jobs is so much better. I'm honestly not trying to create a perfect home, a perfect house, because that's just not realistic for us at all. I just want a home that feels easier to live in, especially when it comes to the summer holidays and having the kids home. If all these jobs are done, I don't have to think about them for a little while, for a few months' time, and it just means that they're done and dusted. And that's just what I'm asking for. I want an easy home to maintain. I want to just keep on top of it instead of constantly feeling like I'm so behind and it taking hours or days to get stuff back to how it should be. I really am trying to go through the house this time round. And yes, I've still got so much I need to do. But as I do it, I'm trying to stay on top of it, which really does make such a huge difference. And like I said, I'm not asking for a perfect home. I have three very beautiful, but also very crazy and very messy children. And I love that because I know it won't last forever. So it's definitely changing the way I think about things, changing the way I view things, and understanding that we are just in this season of life and this is what works for us. Now, this hoover is one of those jobs I put off most. And I don't even know why. I think maybe because I don't see it, but the main part of the hoover hasn't worked in quite a long time. And I know it looks absolutely awful underneath, and I know exactly what I need to do. So for some reason, I just haven't made the time to do it. So I'm going to unblock it and literally give this base of this hoover a good proper sort out today in hopes that it means the hoover will start working again properly. It really is a good reminder that some things working, or the things that work hardest in our home, need care too. And it's quite easy to forget that. It really is, especially when it comes to the hoover, because you just I don't even remember my mum ever stopping and cleaning out the hoover. I'm sure she did behind closed doors as a kid. But it's just never something that you go into adulthood thinking. You just use your hoover until it dies. But actually, giving it that little bit of care helps obviously machine run. It helps it last longer, and it does a better job all round. It definitely is something that I am got to try and remind myself of. I had a much bigger list planned for today, including tackling the sofa. I wanted to take the cushions off and give them a good wash, but realistically I've just run out of time, and honestly I think that's okay with today. A few months ago I'd be really, really frustrated that I didn't finish anything, or finish everything, sorry, but I'm so happy with what I've got done today. I'm honestly slowly learning that it isn't about crossing everything off the list. It's about doing what I can when I can, and knowing that it all adds up over time. There will always be another load of washing, another cupboard to sort out, another job waiting for me tomorrow. And I have a lot of big things I want to do in our home because we've let things build up for so long. But today these jobs are done, and that feels like enough, especially with summer getting closer. I'm fully aware that we've literally got about 6 weeks, I think 5 or 6 weeks. I'm trying to make our home feel ready for all the extra snacks, many shoes, garden days, family memories to come in with it. And I think that's what all of this is really about. Not having a perfect home, but creating one that's ready to be lived in, that makes just everyday life so much easier. So that is definitely it for today's video. I've managed to do the washing machine, dishwasher, sink, the hoover, and then the hob. So I'm really, really happy. I obviously do need to do the oven as well as the sofa cushions at some point, but I am just trying to be okay and happy with what I get done. The fact that I've done something is the goal, and I definitely have today, and I feel happy with what I've got done. But I do hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you enjoyed cleaning the things that are always forgotten. It's those jobs that you don't notice, because let's be honest, my husband is not going to come home today and notice that I've cleaned the washing machine, but that's okay because the washing machine needed a good thorough clean, and it's those machines and those things that work in our house that actually work probably the hardest things that work in our house, and giving them that little bit of extra care, especially when I know that they're going to work 10 times harder in the summer holidays, is definitely what I aim to do today. So I'm very, very happy. If you are new around here, I'd love it if you would subscribe and be a part of our community. I am trying to take back my home. I'm trying to declutter, bring schedules in that definitely needed, and I'm trying to sort my life out and sort my home out, and bring it back to where it should be. And I really would love it if you want to be a part of our community. And for all you guys that have been with me for so long, thank you so much for being here as always, and we'll see you in the next one.